Generators. I've been waiting all summer to make this video. I was just gonna go to a place where this was sitting at one of the rental, equipment rental places and make a video, but now I finally got one here on site. Generators. This one is a 25,000 watt, what's called a whisper watt, because it's quieter than most. It produces 25,000 watts at a very low decibel. I mean, it still makes noise, but not as much as if you had a 25,000 watt non-quiet one. Even a 900 watt non-quiet one is going to be louder than this, and it's only putting out 900 watts versus 25,000. This whole thing can run an entire house, probably can run 2 entire houses. We have it here today because we have our restroom trailer, we have 3 tents down there with all lighting in them. And then back there is a catering tent, which is going to have lights and ovens and other things. And this house has old electric, and it's kind of far away. We'd have to run hundreds of feet of cord to do everything. Oh, and there's also, back there is going to be a band, a big band with PAs and speakers and, mixing boards and all that. So we got a lot to run at this wedding. Even though this wedding is only a 40 by 60, 20 by 30 frame tent and a 10 by 10 connecting tent, and obviously the catering tent with the whole kitchen. It's not that big of a wedding, but there are big power requirements. All the lights, the restroom trailer, the band, the caterer. I'd say that's about it. But yeah, so I don't actually own this thing. This unit is about $25,000 to buy. That right there is called a spider box. On the generator itself, there's only 4 actual outlets. The rest, 4 outlets, is way less than 25,000 watts. So in order to get more power closer to where you need it, you run what's called spider boxes. Kind of looks like a spider, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, big gauge wires hook up to that, and then from that, you can run a whole bunch of things all over the place. So from that is going to the band, and the band will have 8 outlets to use. When I first rented a generator, I didn't know about spider boxes. Most people don't. I didn't know that a 25,000 watt generator only has 4 plugs on it. I didn't know that you need spider boxes to create more plugs all over the place. This particular company that I rented this from only charges $585 for the generator and does not charge for the spider boxes. I've rented it from another company before where we went out and picked it up and thought spider boxes came with it. My guy came back, no spider boxes. All we had was 4 plugs, and I had to make a restroom trailer, lights, and a catering tent work on it by using 3-prong adapters and all that. You upcharge when you rent a generator. If you rent it from an equipment rental place, they charge you per day, like $150 per day. So you have to factor that in. I rented this from another rental company. He charged me $585. Doesn't matter when it's dropped off. Doesn't matter when it's picked up. That's just $585 full of diesel. I charged the customer $2,000 on this because it was a last-minute request. Literally, we set this tent up on Tuesday to avoid the rain on Wednesday. Came back, did everything else on Wednesday, and on Thursday he's like, "Can I get a generator?" So I called, they had it available, and I'm charging $2,000. It's not that far off of what most people do. My friend out in Rochester will rent one from an equipment rental place, charge $1,500 to $2,000, sometimes $4,000 or $5,000 because there's much larger units than that. It's like I'm the middleman. I'm doing it all. I'm making sure that it works. I'm plugging everything in. If I gotta sub-rent it, I'm not just gonna make $100, $200 on it. I'm gonna make as much money as I can on it. And they said, yeah. So I'm making close to making $14.85 on it. No, $14.15 on it for doing not much. Got dropped off by them. I'm here hooking up the power. Everything works. So that's basically what you do with generators. Like, a tent company, unless you're really big, doesn't really need to own a $25,000 unit. I think that's $25,000. It might be more. But last time I looked, it was around $25,000. We don't need to own that. It's not going to go out every single weekend. It's a little crazy. So you just sub-rent it. and you upcharge. Just like when you sub-rent something else from another company, you upcharge and do what you feel you can get. I got $2,000 for it this time. Next time I may only get $1,500, but this time it feels good. It feels good. We got $2,000 for the generator. We got $1,000 for the restroom trailer. Oh, the restroom trailer was a last-minute add-on as well. He had nowhere for anyone to go to the bathroom. And when we delivered it, he didn't even think it was going to be that. He thought it was going to be 4 porta potties for $1,000. So he's very pleased with the restroom trailer. So let me walk you down to the tent. Like I said, here's the first spider box. And then there's a big gauge wire going all the way over to where the band is going to be, with another smaller, I don't know if you call it spider box, but it's the thing that has all the plugs on it. And that's right down over here. So that's this. It's got plugs all over it. And that's going to be for the band, because the band required that power be within 25 feet of where they're going to be. And currently, the band's here. The house is like 200 feet away. So that wasn't going to happen. This is our setup in here. It was a nightmare. This guy's place is, his flat part of his yard is down a hill. We set this tent up on Tuesday to avoid the rain. This entire tent basically got flooded. It's kind of dry now, but it was all muddy. He wasn't mad at us. He was grateful that we got it up on Tuesday to avoid as much rain, but it doesn't even matter. All the rain just came up on that hill, down, and under this tent. It's pretty good right now, but you get 100 people walking on this, it's going to turn to mud real fast. So they're going to Lowe's to get some fake green grass carpet. It's 50 cents a square foot. Lay it down, covers most of it. I'm not doing it. I'm not being held liable for it, because tripping hazard. I told them where to do it, how to do it, and they're going to do it themselves. So I'm cut out of the equation if someone trips on fake green grass. But anyways, let me go turn this generator on, actually, so you can hear it. It is very simple. Don't do anything besides turn the key. Now, we're standing right next to it, so it's kind of loud. It's not that loud, but as you get further away, the less you'll hear it. Plus, when the band's playing and stuff, no one's going to hear it. It's relatively quiet. Much quieter than any other generator. So we're down in the tent. I mean, you can hear it. It's not that bad, but as you can see, all the lights are on. Everything's ready to go. The caterer is going to be on site. He knows how to use this generator. He's the one who's going to turn it on. Once you turn it on, everything's plugged in. The restroom trailer's already plugged in. The catering tent, all these lights, just turn it on, and everything is ready to go. And you saw how easy it was to turn on. That's about the end of my video. Like I said, if you need a generator, you can find another rental company or an equipment rental company, find out their price, and upcharge. I was charged $585. Now I'm charging $2,000. Pretty good deal to me. Thanks for watching.